who drew cats, adapted from a Japanese folktale. Once upon a time, there was a small village in Japan. A family of farmers lived in the village. Even the children helped out when they were back from school. All of them loved farming. All except one. Toya loved to draw.
Toya, do you also want to become farmers like us?
Toya loved to draw. He went to school, he did his homework, he helped out at the farm. But in his free time, all he did was draw. But he didn't draw flowers, trees, fish, or the sun. He only drew cats.
Are you drawing cats again? Why don't you try drawing a flower?
His parents were very worried for him. They didn't know what he will do for him, earn money for himself when he grew up. Toya will never be able to put his heart in farming.
Maybe he can become a priest. Why don't we let him stay at the village temple for a few days?
Toya's father took him to the village temple and requested the head priest for help. Please don't worry. We will take care of him and teach him well. Now the other students worked hard at their writing even when they were not in class, but not Toya. With his brush and rice paper, he did nothing for hours but draw. And what Toya drew was just one thing: cats. Student Toya, you don't want to become a priest? You should go home and think about what you want to do. Toya packed his bag. He thought he may not be allowed to draw at home. So that evening he drew one gigantic cat, the biggest and most beautiful cat he had ever drawn. That night, while everyone was asleep, a monster rat crept into the temple. It was the infamous rat demon. The rat was known to plunder granaries and gobble up all it could find. The priests would have nothing to eat for months after tonight. That is when something strange happened. A few priests who had woken up due to the noise saw a giant ink cat walking towards the granary. What is that? It looks like the cats Toya keeps drawing. The giant cat scared away the demon rat and protected the granary. Then it peacefully walked back into its paper as if it had never left. The next morning, the head priest accompanied Toya to his home. Toya is a great artist. Let him draw. Toya had no clue what had changed, but he was happy. Toya grew up to become an artist. His drawings were famous throughout Japan, but all he ever drew was cats.